True with Guns America, if you're watching this right now, it's because Vortex just released this new scope. It's called the Vortex Venom. It's a 1-6x24 second focal plane rifle scope. Now, before you go, oh, it's more of the same, it's not. So here's the deal, guys. This thing is feature packed, and the price point is pretty much unbelievable. I have been absolutely dumbfounded by the glass and the field of view in this. So before we get into those, you're going to want to hear about that. Before we get into those, let's just take a look at what's in the box. Let's talk about the reticle. It's nitrogen purged, so it's fog-proof, waterproof, shock-proof. It's fully multi-coated. It's got 140 minutes of angle adjustment in the scope. It's got cap turrets. It's got a BDC reticle in it. And let me show you this the scope. So we got the caps here. I actually, it's raining out here a little bit right now, so but I actually like to pull those off and just let you kind of see what the scope looks like. So it's got the fast adjust diopter. It's a 1-6 power scope. 24mm objective. Capped is great for this style of scope. You don't want somebody or something bumping your turrets and changing your zero. And for a 1-6 power, you're not shooting at such great distances that you usually need quick access to your turrets. It's got that BDC reticle, so you're going to zero this thing up depending on your load around 200 yards, and then it's got a hold for 300, 350, 400, right on down the line. The reticle is actually fantastic, and then it's illuminated, and it's kind of got that upside down horseshoe, so that you can bracket targets at close distance with the illumination. Now, I know people are going to want to know, hey, how good is the illumination? Well, it's got 6 settings. There's an off switch in between each one, and I actually think that the illumination is not bad at all for this price point. Now, it's not burning my eye out. It's not like whoa, it's not blooming. It's a relatively overcast day out here, and it is plenty bright on the highest power. Now, is it going to be bright enough on a super sunny day? I don't know, not sure, but it's there, it's illuminated, and you know, you can make your own call on that. But the horseshoe is heavy enough that even if you didn't have illumination on a super bright sunny day, you're gonna have a lot of contrast with this reticle. It's gonna work for really up close stuff. Now, let me tell you what I'm the most impressed about on this new Venom, and that is the field of view. So a lot of people don't look at this, but it is one of the most important things that you should be looking at when you buy an LPVO is the field of view. I mean, obviously durability and a good brand name, and we know Vortex is going to be around. They're going to stand behind their products. They have one of the best warranties in the industry, but the field of view in this pretty much surpasses every other scope except for a few of the most elite optics out there. So you start looking at the 1-power scopes, and on 1-power, the advantage of an LPVO is that you run it with both eyes open. You turn on the illumination, you run it with both eyes open, you get more field of view, you can run it faster. I used to shoot professional 3-gun and have quite a bit of experience with this. And you want as much field of view as possible and as little distortion in that plane. So you want it nice and flat and super wide. So the Razor 1-10, which if you don't know what that is Vortex's very best, you know, LPVO. It's very expensive. It has a field of view of around 126 feet at 100 yards. Well, guess what this has? It's 126 feet at 100 yards, which is insanely impressive. That's like what the Swarovski 1-6 has, what the Collis 1-6, what that Vortex Razor 1-10 has. I mean, this is like this is as good as it gets right here, right now. So that is a super wide field of view. The other thing I noticed on 1-power is that it does not give you a real rolling effect. It's not like a fishbowl as it rolls across things. It's a big, wide, open, clean view. I have been nothing but impressed with this glass. In fact, it's been a long time since I've looked through a Strike Eagle, but this version is supposed to be lower than the Strike Eagle, but I remember quite a bit of distortion in the glass on the Strike Eagle. And granted, that was an earlier model, but this is updated optics, and these optics, this glass is relatively pristine for the price point. Now let's talk about the price point. The price point on this is an MSRP of $449.99. That makes MAP come in at $299.99, which is what you're going to be able to pick this up for. So for $299, I would absolutely put this on second AR, a backup AR, a kid's gun, wife's gun, girlfriend's gun. I mean, if you're like me and have more than one AR, it gets really expensive to start putting really expensive optics. And I think that this is, I mean, I just honestly cannot believe how good the glass is for this price point. So that's the story. Uses a CR2032 battery. It comes with the tool to change the battery cover and to reset, to slip the turrets. Let's just look at the turrets really quick so you can see what those look like. So They're very well numbered. They're not super tactile, but this isn't meant to be dialed, but you certainly could if you wanted to. You could certainly dial, and you can certainly tell where you're at. If you want, when you want to reset your zero, you're going to use the tool in the box in here. Let's see if I can find it. It's in the back of one of these right here, maybe. It's okay. So this tool, you take the battery cap off with this, and you slip the turrets with this, and you can also put on the throw lever, which comes with this as well, all with the same tool. So this throw lever makes it super nice and easy to switch from 1 power to 6 power. It's just the right length. It's something that actually came about from 3-gun and competition use, being able to get from that fast, close targets out to, hey, now I got to shoot 350 yards, and rotating it over to 6 power. So that's the story, guys. Pretty impressive little optic. I honestly cannot believe how much they packed into this for the price point. So go check out Vortex Optics. It's out now if you're seeing this video. It's at dealers. They already have it, or they can order it. So go check it out, the new Vortex Venom 1-6x24. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. We will see you next time here at Guns America.